So much money. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about our finances. Hi guys, it's your girl Melody here today. Thank you so much for tuning back into my channel. So today we're going to talk a little bit about money and my top 5 hacks so far, what I have been doing that has helped me stay on track financially. I haven't reached my financial goals. I have a long ways to go to get there. I'm probably 25% through, but then these are tips that have helped me to be good with my money. So tip number 1, I give myself pocket money / I pay myself. I guess those are 2 tips at once. Every single time I get paid, there's a certain amount of money that I allocate to a different checking account, and then there's a separate amount of money that goes to my savings account. Now this money, basically, like, let's just say it's like $150. I have to make that money last for me in feeding me, buying me gas, entertainment, makeup, shopping, or whatever. I have to make that money last for me till the next time I get paid. I get paid bi-weekly, so this helps me. I don't put all my money in one basket, so I don't just keep cashing out, but by separating that amount of money that is my pocket money, you know, that pocket money system, I tend to curb my money and make my money work longer for me, because I have more money that I can use towards bills that go into another account. Tip number 2, I guess tip number 1 sort of leads into tip number 2, but then it's just having a nice system in place on how you organize your money. Like I said, for me, my system is that I have 4 bank accounts, 2 savings and 2 check-ins. So my first checking account is where the majority of my check goes into, and that checking account is where I pay my rent from, where I pay my credit card bills from, and where I pay my like student loans from. I am not doing that credit card life anymore. I am almost done paying off my credit cards. So by having that money there, then I budget that money, you know, towards paying off all my bills. The second checking account is, like I said, where I put my pocket money, so I don't feel like, oh my word, I'm just all about paying my bills right now. I have a little bit of fun money for me to buy food, for me to fuel my car, and for me to like watch a couple movies, maybe 1 or 2 per week, or have a good time with my friends. And I also have a miscellaneous savings account, which is where, for example, like I said, let's use the example. If I paid myself $150, but then this 2 weeks I wasn't all balling, I wasn't all popping cashing out money, and I ended up spending $100 of that. Now the remaining $50 goes into a miscellaneous savings, and I start all over again. I start my savings cycle again, you understand? Because what that does for me is that that miscellaneous money, things come up, I have to change my gas, my car oil once in a while, I have to change the brakes once in a while. But having that money piled up, I don't have to go into my major savings account. And then of course I have my normal savings account, which is like, don't touch except it's an absolute emergency, because I know how I can be. I be like, oh, that is a lot of money, I need me some Mac, I need me some Marc Jacobs, and before you know it, all my money is gone. So we're not going back into that lifestyle, Mel. We are not. I tell myself that every single day. And okay, let's get into the third point. So I have a fund system, like a funding system. So basically what I do, especially with my funds, is I have 2 funds going on right now. One is my hair fund and the other one is home decor fund. And when I get paid, at least for my hair fund, I tend to remove like $20 and stick it in an envelope. That's the, like, just so that, you know, like once we are about to go get our hair did, to get my hair all sleek and nice like this, you're cashing out a lot of money. And in America, hair is not cheap. In Nigeria, you can be broke and be changing hair, but here hair is not that cheap, and sometimes I don't want to cash out that large amount of money maybe 60, 80. I don't want to cash it out all at once, and depending on the time, I just need that hair fund there, about 20 bucks or so. And then in case I feel like there's a lot of money inside that envelope, then I don't put cash in there. But then that fund system helps me such that when it's time to get my hair done, I have money already designated from that, and that money does come out from that $150 example I gave. So now the last thing is a phone app, and it is called, it's not the last thing, I can't show you guys, I don't know why the screen is really weird. But then I use Digits. Digit helps me save money. It's like miscellaneous money I don't know I have. I connected it to one of my bank accounts, and what Digit does is that it analyzes the money I have and analyzes how much I've been spending, and based off that it withdraws a couple cents, a couple dollars a day, and it saves it for you. And I really love this app. I have had it since November, and I've saved over $300 already. Money that's on my own I wouldn't have necessarily saved. It just sort of reduced it. Sometimes like I'll look at it, so yesterday we drew $3. A couple days ago we drew $14. Some of them I automatically saved on this, but then it just helps. It really helps, like in case you have that thing that really comes, that impulse buy, you have money saved that you can buy, you can shop with, and you just have to transfer it. It takes one day and it transfers back into your checking account. Or like if you don't want, or like for me, I kind of, now that I'm above 300, like quite a ways above 300, I wanted to get really high up, so I'm not even touching my Digits money. So if you're looking, if you're not very good at saving, if you cannot physically take yourself out of not spending your money, please download Digits or their Stash. But I think Stash charges you money. I'm not very sure. Digits is what works for me, and that is what I use. And so if you guys like, check it out, download it on your phone, connect it to your bank account. You're going to be saving yourself a lot of money by using Digits. I had said that the Digits thing was my final tip, but then guys, we were talking about 5 tips, you know, and my camera is overheating again. But then this is another tip, is having a calendar. I actually have a finance binder. Maybe one of these days I will go through this binder with you guys. But then the best thing for me is like I have a calendar, and what I do is I put my paydays. I get paid every 2 weeks, like I said, and then I align my bills and when my bills are due. And then maybe I get paid $500, and then like, I mean, maybe like for that 2 week period I only have one bill of $50 due, you know. So to me, I might be like, oh my world, I only have to pay one bill and I'm balling with $450. But then what about when your next pay period comes and you have a $700 bill to pay because you have your car payment, you have your student loan, you have your credit card, you have your electric, and you have your you know, you have so many bills to pay. You now find out that you have to start tapping into your savings to pay those. We don't want to do that. But by having a calendar, it doesn't have to be physical. It could be it could basically be like on your phone. It doesn't have to be a binder like this. You don't have to spend money. Just have a calendar. Then you know that, oh, that first week you were paid $500. You had a $50 bill. But then the next week you're going to have a $700 bill, or the next 2 weeks. So you at least need to carry over at least $200 to cover those bills, or you can be safe and carry over $300. So as opposed to going spending $450, you still have $150 to spend, which is still quite a bit of money, you know. So having a physical place where you can see everything and when they're due really helps you in order to financially plan. Just like basic planning to make sure that you don't have late fees, you're not tapping out of your savings way too much. So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm not a financial guru, I'm not an expert, I just have a degree in economics. I've been bad with my money, so but then this has been helping me, and I feel like it is good that you guys take some time to manage your money. You need your money to work for you. money speaks a lot. Like, if something comes up and you need to pay for it, you can't be running to friends and family and borrowing. So you need to figure out for yourself, and you need to plan your life. Once you control your money, it's really easy to control every other thing, because if you tell your money where to go, like, you are not limited as much as if you didn't plan well. You can't do things you really want to do. Let's not get too much into it. But then if you guys want me to do like a finance binder tour for you guys, I will do it. And I hope that you all have a good day. I really, really hope that everyone takes the time to watch over where their money is going. And you guys have a beautiful day. Bye, guys.